no callings. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm...
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Israel Abanikanda on the return, and he's going to take this return out of bounds.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tigers, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Warriors 17. Go street. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 60 19 Tigers, 19, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
McCarthy throwing right away. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They strike for 23 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Give to Irving to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10 now. And he's caught Jalen Royals. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Bengals. First down, here's Dak. Catch made by Bucky Irving. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check. 47. They were going to 54. Right in. They were going to 53.
Dak now from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
68, 79 Broncos.
Play action, McCarthy. Gets this one against him. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ready?
And the Broncos, first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
19 Lions.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
18 run. 18 run. Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60. Come back to you. Come back.
Again, McCarthy Two to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Behind by his back here, it's Genty. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Denver Broncos.
Genty from the gun. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. This is Genty on second. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
On third down, Genty. They're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
McCarthy throwing on fourth down. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pull out in front further, 13-zip. Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Here's Robinson with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Prescott here from the gun. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long for him here. Big strike here to Moore. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. That one's good to McConkey. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Irving here from the gun. Black. Irving is hit. He fumbles that football. And the Broncos corral it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they had a nice little present onto the end for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
At the 29-yard line.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the 29. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Third and 2. McCarthy. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. Another throw here for McCarthy. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Throwing again is Dak. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First and 10, Prescott. That's more on the quick slant. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Dak throwing again. Irving is hit and he fumbles that football. And the Broncos corral it. 40, 30. He's at the 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Broncos boat race. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, and number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 33-yard line.
2nd and 3. Short pass brought in. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. So that brings them to 3rd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. They'll make a big play on the ground. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Here's Dak. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. He's taking that ball away. Job well done.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete. Far off a tackle, but he lost the football. And now the Bengals have it. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with 1st and goal. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Swift. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get their first points of this game just before halftime. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. $19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go, track at 60. 79 Broncos.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Bronco leading. 70 range. Check out.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the second. And it's going to be second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Chaps, Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Higgins downfield, and he has it. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 22. And the Broncos will have a first down. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get 1 final snap here in the half. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. On target to Royals. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big plate, down to the 19. one hits for 30. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. 47.
They motion the slot man right.
26.
Working inside the red zone. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and got the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I check 4 and 8. Here we go. 54 good. Here we go. 47. Hey, 47. Here we go. 46. 46.
Back to the air. Prescott. Connecting with his back here. Swift. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup. 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Yeah! Here we go. 47.
Prescott to throw once more. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 21-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19 tight. 19. 70 rule.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one is covered. Horton has it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. We're slated down to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set. Back to 60. Chop 60. Chop 60. Let go.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Cowboy, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Reset.
Throw on third down. Finds him over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
70 Rangers.
McCarthy to throw for it. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Dumped off to his running back. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as you always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First down, here's Dak. Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 4. Running right side by Moore. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Here we go. Friday.
Putting a receiver in motion. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Here we go. 46, 46. Here we go. 47 and 47. 46.
Dak throwing again. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Not a positive return there, only making it up to the 15-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19.
From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. McCarthy hit, he lost the football. And now the Bengals have it. Wow, he's dropped hard on the return by one of the offensive linemen.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Here we go. 46. We're going to 54. 1-8.
First and 10, Prescott. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start.
Hey, kill. Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. There we go, kill.
Dak now from the gun. He wants a heater, go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time to get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Here we go, 47.
Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away.
Pass intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Give up the guns. It's Jetty. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. Just stopping the quick pass. It became real easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And he's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Not 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to Genty. And he's into the foot for a gain of about 2.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down now, 7 to go. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready?
He's back to throw. Got a man. This is Evans. Well, he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 40-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Genti. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Go to him again. And this is stopped behind the line as well.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Shut up. Back to 60. Back to 60.
They're going to run it with Genti. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That finds Komet downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. He'll take this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one connects. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 4-point game here in the 4th. This will put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got 1 timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that 1 timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Genti on the give. He's headed right. trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
It's a loss of 2.
The final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Go!
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the Broncos. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing